fragments of my digitally saturated imagination, flashing across monitors, reflected in the retinas of concerned observers. Dreams, nightmares, encrypted mutations. This moment is real, because it's happening now, right before our very eyes.
I want you to do it. To kill me. When the time comes, I want you to kill me. Did you hear me? Did you hear what I just said? You heard me, didn't you? You heard what I just said.
Some people are just messed up, you know that?
What?
People.
What people?
People who buy stuff on eBay, they're seriously messed up.
What are you talking about?
This radio. I sold it to a guy on eBay and he sent it back. Said it wasn't what he wanted after all.
Well, people change their minds, I suppose.
Well, of course people change their minds. They have a right to change their minds. That's why I have a very generous return policy.
So, what's the problem?
The problem is when they remove a part, a valuable part, and steal it. They take the transistor out and then have the nerve to return the radio, claiming they don't want it because it's missing a transistor.
It all seems kind of sketchy to me. Random people, secret usernames, passwords.
I didn't know what to say, all right? I never know what to say, especially when you... I just didn't know what to say.
I just want you to assure me that when I start to... When my brain no longer allows me to function, I want you to take care of the situation.
What do you want me to do? Go on Craigslist and find a hitman or something?
I don't want you to tell me how. I just want you to be prepared. So that when the time comes, you'll be ready.
You ever stop to think about all the sounds that have come out of this thing?
What, like music?
Music, yeah. News, weather, hockey. I had a clock radio above my bed. Listen to it late at night, and I imagine all the people listening to the exact same thing at the exact same time. KAY, all the way to Little Rock, Arkansas, WGN in Chicago. And lay there in my bed, listening to all these stations so far away, and somehow it made me feel really, really small. Like just a tiny dot in a massive universe. But at the same time, I felt connected by radio. Waves. Everybody. The whole world. You know what I mean?
I guess so. When I was younger, I pictured that teeny tiny versions of musicians actually came to life right there inside the radio. They play their songs and just disappear. So when I heard Green Day do Time of Your Life, I pictured a teeny tiny Billy Joe Armstrong strumming away on his little guitar and singing his heart out right there in the radio.
What if we went to Switzerland or something?
Switzerland?
60 Minutes did this thing on euthanasia in Switzerland and how it's become like a tourist industry. Entire families go with the person who wants to, you know, the one.
Control the end of their life?
Yeah, that. Stay in a fancy hotel, go out for a last meal, check into a special clinic. That's that.
It just sounds creepy.
Well, of course it's creepy. Death is creepy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Death creeps me out.
We're all gonna die someday.
Someday. Sure. Not now. Not this very minute.
This very minute, you're right.
course I remember Sophie. Don't bring Sophie into this. This has nothing to do with
Do you
Sophie.
remember how she got so bad that she couldn't even walk? And we carried her into the clinic?
Through the side door.
We all sat on the floor around her while the doctor shaved her arm and inserted that long needle. We said our goodbyes. She took a deep breath. And the doctor inserted another needle. She was dead. But you and I kept sitting there petting her and telling her how much we loved her. We all cried, even the doctors, and then afterwards we went out for dinner.
I remember I had a blizzard. Tropical blizzard.
Why can't I go out like that?
Because you're a human being. Because veterinarians don't euthanize human beings. Because this isn't Switzerland. Because you are lying on a big, soft bed surrounded by people who love you with hundreds, thousands of radios. Radios from eBay with none of their parts missing. Radios with teeny tiny versions of Green Day tucked inside of them. Thousands of Billy Joe Armstrongs pop out of the thousands of radios and join together in a tender a cappella chorus of Time of Your Life. And you rise out of your big soft bed and you dance and dance and dance until you can't dance anymore. You're tired, so very tired, you want nothing more than to go to sleep. Had enough. But your friend, the one who loves you, he says that the night is young, the party is just getting started, and it is not yet time to go to sleep. So you dance, dance, dance and party. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the hand, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. Hope you have the time of your life.
No, I'm just a child. I've seen and heard many things. Some of them are true. They really happened. Others are merely fragments of my digitally saturated imagination, flashing across monitors, reflected in the retinas of concerned observers. Dreams, nightmares, cryptic mutations. But this moment is real, because it's happening now, right before our very eyes.
pleasure to introduce local and acclaimed author Savannah Vaughn Woodbury. Savannah has spent the last decade writing immersive, detailed, and astounding robust series of fantasy books, all of which were self-published as ebooks on her blog. But the adaptation left it by her fan club. To write her first public appearance in years. So, without further ado, here to read an excerpt from her newest and rumored final entry in the Nuptit, entitled "The Jar with a Bell in It." Please join me to give me a warm bookmonger's welcome to Savannah Vaughn Woodbury.
Thank you all. It is a pleasure and primal exaltation to be treading these literary boards. Yes, feel me. I am Savannah Vaughn Woodbury. Let us begin.
You're the greatest! Book number 7, the color magenta, changed my life.
Yes, I love you all. It's been 73 months since the last of the male species had died out in quadrant Alpha Beta.
Savannah!
The elders told us the extinction of the XY line would bring plentiful harvest and diplomatic harmony, but nothing could have been closer to being far away from the truth. It was very far indeed.
Please, girls, let her finish.
Savannah? Yes, what is it? What question couldn't wait for Narnia the Sheathen's backstory?
I'm sorry, it's just that we think you're... Oh my god, I'm shaking! I named myself after the character Destiny in book 5, Handmaidens That Run with Foxes.
Understandable.
Miss Vaughn Woodbury, we wrote a play set within the Andalusian omniverse. We dedicated it to you.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, I am flattered, yet I still remain mildly insulted over your flagrant disregard for my empathetic reading.
She's mad! What? No, don't be mad!
Okay, can we take it down a notch, please?
We waited in line for 3 days.
We haven't eaten.
There was no line.
Oppressor!
Okay.
Stop, my Linda. They obviously hold me in high esteem, as they should. Allow them to present their arcane drama, if for nothing else than my own amusement.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
'Tis I, Velvet Salsa, the misunderstood villain from book number 7, The Ethical Hussy. I have returned from space prison to exact vengeance. You are no match for Keisha Thorax, champion of the harem, protector of the widows. Your censorship and pro-patriarchy views will spell your downfall, Velvet Salsa. But all I ever wanted was to be loved. We can coexist peacefully. Make a great companion piece for books 4 through 6. We love you.
Yes, that'll work.
Really?
Yes, really, my fans. My children, come embrace me. And inspire them into a world full of emotion. Am I right, Linda?
Get out.
came over to let you know that I took care of it. You can go now.
I was born in Orlando, Florida. Seriously, where all roads lead to Disneyland. End of Exodus. Ultimate retirement. If you're born in Florida, there's only one place left to go.
I'm a friend of the Jews. That is, I desire access to Jewish cock, which is pretty friendly. In college, I signed up for Hillel in order to score a free promotional squeezable Star of David. Well, it wasn't until after I discovered the fringe benefits that there was no going back.
I am 23 years old and extremely fond of holiday themed marshmallows.
I'm frightened of pumping gas.
I was raised with the help of my grandmother. She always wanted a grandson. My mother was 36 and single. One day she just showed up in Orlando and said, Here's a baby! Yeah.
All of my early sexual experiences were highly questionable and involved being harassed by perverts on the internet. Well, now there are so many sexual professionals that I have to harass the perverts.
I once ate an entire sweet potato pie.
My AP geometry score was a 5. My AP biology score was a 5. My AP literature score was a 5.
I've always had a longing to be a part of something bigger than myself.
My AP history score was a 4. Assholes.
Show me that IQ in someone gives me great exhibit. They have rugs, desks, mirrors, cutlery, everything in the world, all reasonable and allowed.
I want to make a life.
That's extraordinary.
Maybe in one of those model rooms.
I did have a crush on Britney Spears when she was a Mouseketeer.
I had my first orgasm while thinking about David Bowie in the movie Labyrinth. I don't think he's Jewish.
When I got back from Orlando, all our stuff was gone. Every stick we bought together. Except that one chair she found in the alley. That's how I knew she took me seriously.
In college, I joined an Anglican choir.
This is the first song I learned.
Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me?
M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Oh, never let us hold a banner high.
My soul doth magnify the Lord, and my spirit hath rejoiced in God my Savior. For he hath regarded the lowliness of his handmaiden. For behold, and henceforth all generations shall call me blessed. I wasn't raised with any kind of religion. My grandmother got me a children's Bible one year for a present, and I thought it was a storybook. It is a storybook.
Was it because she wasn't brave enough? Was it because she loved this place so much? Is that why I'll never have a father?
It is a storybook.
I have to believe in something.
It is a storybook. You know, I think I could turn Wolf Blitzer straight. Oh, wait, he's not gay.
I believe everybody has to believe in something.
I'm thinking of Anderson Cooper.
The first time I touched her, I got hard like that, like she was flipping a light switch.
I'm not really big on politics, but I don't understand the whole Israel thing. I mean, why would anybody want to live there? It's dry and unpleasant, and isn't the promised land in, like, Manhattan or Boca Raton?
It's terrible not to know who you are.
If I had a daughter,
I would name her
Beatrice. My mother would prefer not to have grandchildren. She doesn't want to get too old.
I never believed she loved me. So it was an unpleasant surprise when I found out she did.
When the thought first crossed my mind, I felt betrayed. And you think something like that is not going to happen, it also means that I would.
The first thing I received from my father was a newspaper clipping about a cafe bomber. Had his dress on it.
He's not going to marry me.
I was 12.
He's not going to marry me.
Old enough to start thinking about it.
He's not going to marry me.
If there's any time to go, it's now! And I have nothing holding me back. I don't even have furniture.
I regret even leaving that chair. It was my chair.
And we'll do things and we'll go places all around
The
the world.
song is called The Magnificat.
Mickey Mouse.
Or Song of Mary.
Mickey Mouse!
It's Anglican.
worry about it. I just came over to let you know that I took care of it. You're a girl now.
Tried to show off the
What? It's a good playlist. This song is really classic. I don't know if it has lyrics, but it's very big. It's sad and funny.
Knock, knock. Anybody home?
Yeah, who's... Hi.
Hi to you too.
Marjorie, will you hold my calls for a little bit? Thanks.
Hold my calls. Don't worry. She's just my deadbeat cousin.
What are you doing here?
Andy! Cousin! Daughter of my mother's brother. It's been a few years. How's life?
Look, I'm happy to see you, but you can't just show up here.
Would it have been better if I showed up at your house? Mrs. wouldn't have liked that.
Right, guitar?
Let's say.
I can't get you a studio gig. That's not my department. If you want to write press releases, maybe I could help you, but...
Let's say I didn't have anywhere else to leave it. Anywhere.
Apartment?
Kicked out.
The band?
Moved on.
Jeannie?
Long gone.
Your parents?
F that noise.
Grass.
I have my guitar, some clothes, and that's it. But, hey, how are you?
What happened?
Same stupid story. Too many mistakes.
Yeah. Who's surprised?
I'm an archetype. I know.
You couldn't be more right.
So,
Which is why I'm not going to help you.
excuse me?
No. Cousin. No.
Where is this hostility coming
It's
from?
not like this is some big shock. Some new phenomenon. You don't do anything. You waste time. And then the world kicks your ass.
You don't know what happened.
I know exactly what happened. You skated by on pure talent, which thank God you got at least some. And then you burned every bridge. You didn't plan ahead. Now you're mad at me.
I have AIDS.
Oh my God. Seriously?
No. Totally right. It would have felt so awful if you just went all high and mighty, and I came to you because I have AIDS, which I don't. I need a little help here, just a little. You're the guy here. You're a VP at Interscope, freaking records. I mean, you know people. You have a nice house and a couch, at least. I mean, what's the harm?
You don't take anything seriously.
I don't. I'm okay with that.
What happened?
I was late for a gig. Okay? And then I was drunk for a gig. Too drunk. More drunk than I should have been. And then I slept with someone I shouldn't have.
Sweet mother of
She's
God.
of age. It's not that. It's the other thing. She liked how I sang. She just happened to be married. To a cop.
Oh, you really can't pick 'em.
The cop had my apartment tossed and they found my stuff. My bad stuff. They found my credit cards, notified the credit card people as to where I was, and then those guys came and took the rest of my stuff. They took my car, my checking account. I was locked up for 45 days. But I'm done with that now. I'm being serious. I'm taking this seriously.
What's your plan?
I don't qualify for welfare
LA, it's not that cold.
You know what I mean?
It's not like I'm gonna freeze to death. It's not Chicago, not Siberia.
When you decided to come here, what was your plan?
Honestly, to say whatever I needed to say to get you to lend me some money.
Okay. You're out of options. So these are my terms. You give me 3 completed job applications that gets you a night at my house. 3 applications for every night that you want to stay. You give me proof you show up to your court dates on time, I might be willing to feed you too. And if you give me 3 great songs, demos, I'll listen to them. And I'll give you notes. And I will call you out on being a superficial, self-absorbed, narcissistic, wasteful, infuriating idiot at every turn.
You mean in my song?
And we will keep in touch, okay? I'll get you a phone. And you will work until you get yourself right. And you'll call me 3 times a day if I say so. And if you don't do that, if you find some way to flake out again, then you're in the cold. You can't blame me for that anymore.
Can I think about it?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay?
Okay, yes. You've got a deal.
Excuse me, do you know when Dr. Brogan will be here?
Should be any minute now, dear.
All right, thanks. The mediator was supposed to be here 20 minutes ago.
You are the one who wanted this consultation, not me.
I want this because I love you.
Hold! Remember what the director talked about in rehearsal?
And next with your character.
Come on, Pat, shut this down by now.
You're divorcing me because you love me?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. If you loved me, you wouldn't be leaving
No,
me.
it's not something that can be fixed.
I still think if we just talk to someone,
No, it's not something that can be fixed.
You know, Kai and Emma went to couples counseling. Now they're closer than ever. If you really think that there's something wrong with us, don't you think we should at least try to fix it instead of just giving up?
This is nothing like Kai and Emma. I told you it can't be fixed.
Kat, until a few weeks ago, I didn't even know we were broken. For weeks, I've been trying to understand why you want to leave me, and for weeks, you've been completely shut off from me.
Well, we're not perfect.
You want to get divorced because we aren't perfect? We should have gotten divorced years ago.
That's not what I mean. I know no one's perfect, but
But what?
I forgot our anniversary last month.
Your grandma died that morning. I think you can
And I never helped with the dishes.
While that is annoying, it's not a reason for me to divorce you.
And we always talk about I want to watch. I never let you pick the movie. I never fold your clothes right. I come home late from work all the time. Your parents don't like me. I'm a horrible cook. I never change the toilet paper. You just deserve someone so much better.
I don't care about any of that, okay? You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. We always watch what you want to watch because you know me so well. You know exactly what I'll like. And I don't care that you don't fold my clothes the right way. I just care that you take the time to fold them in the first place. And every time you come home late from work, you always come home with a fresh bouquet of flowers to make up for it. And my parents don't like anyone, not even me. But my sister loves you. And yes, you are a horrible cook. But that's okay because I'm a great cook.
Mention the toilet paper.
Yeah, that actually does piss me off.
I don't see the desk. Please fix that.
Wait,
you told me one
Cat,
else.
I slept with your sister.
Oh.
It was a stupid mistake. We were both drunk and you were traveling for work. I'll regret it for the rest of my life, sir. I wish there was something I could do to take it back. I'd give up anything to take it back. I can't, okay? I can't keep looking at you, knowing what I did, letting you tell me you love me. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve you. Sir, please just say something.
When did you fuck my sister?
Jesus Christ. Oh, so last week, at my birthday dinner, you two were... Oh, God. Were you even gonna tell me? Or were you just hoping I'd agree to a divorce because you don't change the fucking toilet paper roll?
I said hold! What was I supposed to tell you? I didn't want to hurt you.
Hurt me?
Characters for a moment. It was a mistake.
A mistake? A mistake is bringing home the wrong kind of pepper for dinner. A mistake is forgetting to put the trash out. A mistake is apparently something I made when deciding to marry you.
That's it! I quit! Who won't work with me? I know I fucked up, but you couldn't possibly.
I know what I mean. Okay, this is a lot that you're throwing at me
No,
right now.
I know it's a lot. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You're sorry, then why did you do it then? Why would you throw away 6 years of our lives? I loved you, Kat.
Love.
I'm sure there's a part of you that loves you even now. But right now, in this room, I feel like I'll never find that part of me again. You, Kat, I think, are the worst thing to ever happen to me.
Someone get the works. You can all go home.
They were right here last time.
Well, they're not there now.
I can see that.
So?
Are you doing anything for this? Are you seriously doing that?
You're the last one who used them.
I asked you. I told you specifically to put them back in the church where we always keep them.
I didn't get them out.
I asked you to put them back.
I can't keep track of you. Honestly, Kira, I can't keep track of every single thing you do.
Do anything, Travis. I just asked you to put them back.
I can't keep track of everything you asked me to do then. You're like a drill sergeant.
It's the only way you do things, Travis.
It's not the only way I do things. You think you're what? The Siri of my life? I need you for every single step I take?
Travis, I just...
Hey, I go to work, don't I? I get there on my own.
I have to wake you up because you ignore the alarm.
Do you write lesson plans for me? Do you go on interviews for me?
Hope you get prepared for them.
Okay, well,
I'm just saying you need direction. Otherwise, you'll just... Oh, it's so cold, Travis. I don't know, you'll just run in place or something.
that's what you think.
That's what I see. After I've been married to you for 7 years, I don't like having to tell you what to do every day, but if I don't, you'll...
Will I sleep in a pile of trash because you don't tell me to take it out?
Honestly, I don't know.
Oh, come on, Kira, come on. I mean the whole thing. You're just... You can't admit that you screwed up. And this isn't the first time.
They're in my pocket.
I know you did. It was an accident.
What?
gloves you wear. I'm telling you, get worn them. Those are so thin.
Be able to buckle jacket.
Look, you don't have to do that right now.
This is the third time this week I've locked myself out. I have so much going on in my head right now.
I know.
With my mom and
Hey, you have an amazing daughter helping me with this.
I don't know how much longer she can stay in her house.
And we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I think I'm getting Alzheimer's too.
No,
Sure.
forgetting the keys because you're overwhelmed doesn't have to mean I've Alzheimer's.
I forgot to pick up Jack from preschool yesterday too.
Wait, you didn't tell me that.
Going to, he called me, so he was safe, he was fine, he didn't think anything of it,
Why did you forget? What were you doing?
really, I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't at my mom's house or at the gym or in anything, I was just, I don't know, I was vacuuming, I think, and then it was 3 and I saw the clock, but it didn't register to me. Isn't that weird?
Maybe you should see someone.
A therapist.
Maybe.
I do have a lot on my plate right now.
Maybe just let me handle myself for now. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I managed a few decades before I met you. Look, you make me better than Kira. Okay, you do. I know that. Everyone knows that. But I can remember to put the milk away after I have coffee, and I can schedule an oil change for the car. You don't have to tell me every step of the way.
Okay, I'll try.
And, sorry for not putting the keys back in the house.
It's okay.
It's okay. We're on.
Me too.
And right now, our team is locked out. Probably have to break a window or something, call the alarm company. You know, I wish I could jimmy open the door with a credit card. Something my dad never taught me.
Jack's window isn't locked.
It's not.
He wanted to feel the rain this morning when he got up, so I locked it. If you lock it back, I always lock it. I guess I forgot this morning.
Whew. I'll go get the ladder from the garage. What would I do without it? guess supply 3.
I think you said 2. Is this correct?
No.
Let's try that again. For prayers of repentance, press or say 2. For prayers of supplication, press or say 3. For prayers of redemption, press or say 4. For prayers of forgiveness, press or say 5.
3.
For all other prayers, press or say 6.
3.
I think you said 3. Is this correct?
Yes, correct. 3.
You have requested prayers of supplication. Please select the category for which you are supplicating. For example, if you are praying for help with a personal problem, say problem. If you are praying for Alexis, say car. I'm sorry, I did not understand your answer. Please repeat your answer slowly and clearly.
Listen, I'm in trouble, okay? Nothing makes sense.
I think you said vengeance. Is this correct?
No.
Good, because vengeance! Please repeat your answer slowly
Rob? Blunt.
Rob, Glenn, is this correct?
Yes, correct.
Let me connect you with that department. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate your patience and look forward to getting you started. Thank you for your patience. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please select the category with which you want help. For example, if you are praying for the Lord to help heal someone who is sick, you could say illness. If you are praying for the Lord to help aid in making a woman who barely knows you exist interested in you romantically, you could say wingman or
Okay, that's enough. I give up.
I'm sorry, I was unable to understand your answer. Please repeat the problem with which you would like help.
No more menu trees. Okay?
I'm sorry, I was unable to understand your problem.
Agent! Representative! Elevate!
You can't get more elevated than this.
Listen, I just want some help without 6 lists of functions!
I think you said you have sexual dysfunction.
No!
Please repeat your problem.
My problem is the menu trees are driving me crazy!
I think you said you are experiencing mental illness. Is this
No!
correct?
My God, no! It's the menu trees are driving me insane!
Duh.
I'm so confused.
We regret if any confusion is our fault. I'm afraid I'm having difficulty understanding the problem with
My
which you
problem is... I forget what my problem is.
You said you no longer recall your problem.
Yeah, because it's taken so long to get this far! You know what? Forget it. I'm done.
I think you said you are finished.
Yes! Absolutely!
Excellent.
Yes. Oh, no.
Please wait at the end of your session for a personal message from God.
Howdy there. My name is Walter, and I have a brief message from the Lord thy God. Now, for proof of our service, we request that you participate in a brief survey, okay? So, let's begin. Question number 1. Was your prayer answered promptly and courteously?
And how else can we provide you with a wonderful day?
Yeah, that one.
So long, Andalusia. So long to all of you idiots. Or should I call you Officer Edford?
It's fine. I heard you were up on the bell tower.
Calm down. I don't have a gun.
I didn't think that.
And I'm not going to throw myself off.
I'm not worried about that either. Oh, what's in the bag?
Jack shit, my friend. Jack fucking shit.
It's got writing on it.
It's got words.
And Andalusia? You finished it? Andalusia? Dude, you've been working on that thing since we were like sophomores, man. It's 2 a.m. in the Eaton Park, smokes, burgers, and you're telling me this crazy shit about this guy who makes a firestorm and he's trying to get with some chick and... You finished it.
I finished it completely. So, how'd you hear I was up here? This thing have GPS tracking?
No. I mean, it tells us when we leave the house, but it's not like smart or anything. Mary Jo Banks saw you go on.
Ah, so this is official business. Where are the real cops?
They're around, but I thought if I found you first, you could, be cool.
You're on the clock.
I would have come looking for you anyway.
Jesus, man. Take a coffee break. On a clear day, you can see I ate.
Look, someone's getting married. The girls with like the towels from up here, skirts floating around. This is what I call wedding weather. Girls in dresses weather. Now, with all this wind, you're getting really good coverage. Some of the papers may be clearing the lake.
I'm never getting out of this town. I'm never gonna see anything or do anything. I'm gonna die here and be buried in St. James and forgotten.
Don't say that. No one else in our class was like writing a book.
60,000 words. For you, Centerville! fuck up. And a mediocrity, and all I ever wanted was to be heard.
Well, did you ever send it to that publisher?
I didn't send it, and I read it. I read it, and it's... No one else is going to want to read this bullshit.
I did. I wanted to read this bullshit.
Too late now.
Only copy?
You always were quick on the uptake, Aunt.
You know, if I was somewhere out there by the lake, or in the Eaton Park, or in that wedding, and I got some shredded piece of Andalusia, it would make today give me something to remember.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hear me, Centerville! Hear me!
What the fuck?
From St. James to the Water From the sinkhole to a creek of Birmingham!
Is it so not the point?
Hear me! Hear me! So bring the storm.
Oh, Jesus. Listen to the rain. Let it come down. Fuck's sake. Hear us.
From the gas station to the Walmart!
From the banquet hall to the Lox Knox Pavilion.
I am Annie Antisberger!
I am Axel Wigner. Hear us.
Hear us!
Hear us, Centerville.
Never forget us!
Hear us, brides. Hear us, bridesmaids. Old dudes in golf pants. Waiters. Kmart shoppers. We too have knowledge of your hearts and wisdom of the skies. We bring the storm.
Hear our words!
Let them ring forever.
That it?
That's the end.
What do you want to do now?
I don't know. Get high. And is it weird that you're like looking after me? Since we used to be friends and all?
I mean, not really. There are only 2 parole officers in Centerville, so kind of comes with the territory. Look how that paper.
One thing I ever did.
No. It's not going to be like that. Sun's setting.
Okay. Let's go home.
No, just the worst thing. The intermission bit. This one's... Big difference. Truly different.
I knew those doctors were a bunch of quacks. They said you never walk again. But look at you. You're like 5 years old again. What's wrong?
I just can't believe we're here.
You recognize this place then?
Of course. It's the cottage you used to bring me to when I was a kid.
Do you remember?
Yeah, but how did I get here? It's weird. I don't remember anything.
You were fast asleep when we arrived, just like when you were a kid. You used to always fall asleep in the car, remember?
Right. And then I'd wake up here the next morning wondering where I was and where you'd be bringing me hot cocoa. So how long did you rent the cottage for? The summer?
Or longer, if you like. It's all ours now.
You mean you bought it? When? Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, really? I mean, I always dreamed of coming back here one day. The lake. It's just as beautiful as ever. And look, there's that old tire swing. After all these years, it's still there.
I'm glad to see you're happy. You're always happy here, right? Well, except during hunting season.
Hunting season?
Yes. Every so often, we watch a crane fly over the lake. And there'd be a gunshot. And the crane would fall from the sky, would cry and cry. It used to break my heart.
And you used to cheer me up by sitting me on your lap and singing a lullaby.
You remember?
What did you mean about the doctors?
Excuse me?
Before, when you said they told you I'd never walk again?
Oh, that. You don't remember being in the hospital?
Oh, right. I was there for a while, right? Like days.
Yes. They were running tests on you to find out why you were so tired all the time.
And I remember everyone being all worried for some reason. I had an operation.
Yes.
I don't remember anything else.
Probably all the medications they gave you messed with your memory. It's okay. They'll come back to you in time. How do you feel otherwise?
Good. Great. I'm not tired at all now. So I guess everything's okay?
Everything's turned out wonderful.
What was wrong with me? How long was I in hospital?
So many questions! You just got here. We have plenty of time to ask about those questions later. Why don't we talk about what you want to do tomorrow?
What I want to do?
Yes! We can go swimming, or we can go bike riding, or we can go butterfly hunting. We used to always love butterfly hunting.
No, we didn't.
What?
I always used to ask to go butterfly hunting, but we never did.
Well, if you still want to, we can. I want to do whatever you want to do.
Mom, what's going on?
What do you mean?
Come on. You haven't paid this much attention to me since Dad left.
Honey, I'm just trying to.
Because Dad left.
That's not what I'm doing here.
Come on, I might have been 5, but I wasn't blind. Dad left and blamed me for it.
That is not
And
what
for
I-
every other man who chased but didn't catch. I was always cramping your style, wasn't I? So forgive me if I seem a little suspicious, but there's just something odd about you wanting to pay so much attention to me all of a sudden. What happened, huh? No, really, what momentous apocalyptic revelation could make you go from being an absentee parent for 10 years to suddenly being a loving, doting mother? Waiting on me, buying a cottage for me. And not only buying it, but making sure everything looks exactly the same. The chairs, the table. It's all a bit strange, isn't it?
Strange?
Even the tire swing outside, it all looks exactly as it did 15 years ago. There's no car in the driveway.
Should there be?
If I fell asleep in the car, but there's no car outside, then how did you get me here?
It's okay, it's okay. I'm here now. And I'm going to take care of you. I promise I did before, but I'm here. And you're right. There was an apocalyptic moment for me. It's when the doctor said the word. Leukemia. It was like a gunshot to my heart. And I felt the same way you did when you watched a crane fall from the sky. I couldn't bear to watch my little crane die. The operation. It wasn't successful. No. But you're here with me. No. Like I said, I couldn't bear it. There was some morphine left by your bedside. And when the nurses were looking, it's okay, it's okay. This is all I've ever wanted. And you? Isn't this all you've ever wanted? Yes. And there's nothing to be sad about now, is there?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Are you breathing? How long have you been? Oh my god. I'm okay.
What are you doing?
I lost my balance.
What did you do to me?
Are you okay? Like, is your brain, do you think, does it feel normal? I mean, you sound normal, but I don't know how long you might have, like, not had oxygen. It's totally random that I'm even here anyway. It's not like I get up every morning and go running. You shouldn't move, by the way, if you have, like, a head injury or neck. I mean, I took CPR once, like, a really long time ago, and I was not very good on the dummy, but I remember
Go
that...
away!
Okay.
Now.
I just, like, I need to know that you're okay first. Like, you're my responsibility now.
I'm fine.
Okay, I still don't think that you should move. I mean, I didn't see any gashes or anything. Did you fall? Oh my god, were you mugged? Do you have your wallet still? Have you checked? How long have you been here? Like, all night? I thought you were a goner. I almost didn't check. I almost just called the police. And then I thought, no, like, I should check. I wouldn't have been able to live with myself if I didn't check because I could have killed you, you know, being stupid or lazy or insecure or all three. Like, if I left you, like some people might have, and you would be.
Ted.
I can call an ambulance.
No. No ambulance.
Okay.
Please.
I don't think that you're okay. Like, I think that you don't want to make a mistake, right? Like, Natasha Richardson is probably saving lives now. I know you're young, but you can die really easily. Are you cold? It's a little nippy. Okay. All right. I know I don't know you, but that seemed like a bad idea.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm not turning you over again. I almost broke my neck last time. I can see your ears. I know that you can hear me. Okay, I'm not leaving. What do you have, like Moby Dick lungs or something?
Gravity.
Not my friend?
It is at the moment.
I don't know.
What do you see?
The underside of the arch.
Gravity.
I don't get it.
Oh my god. Look at the stones. See how each one fits against the other?
I know.
That's how the bridge was built?
Arch. They call it an arch. Huddlestone.
Arch. Okay. They fit each stone. What are their names? I bet you know. The park architects?
Faux, Halstead, Calculator, right.
They searched the park for uncut stone. Manhattan schist. Placed them side by side, the force of one against the other, putting them in place. No mortar, no metal, just schist.
What were you doing?
Dreaming.
With your face in the water.
Dying. Trying.
And I ruined it. Sorry?
You're wet.
You're wet.
I've been wet.
Yeah, me too.
Life is long.
It is. Kind of.
I've got nothing to offer.
Lie. That's a lie.
Stop. Thanks.
Still doing that, I see.
Are you here?
Yeah. I actually wanted to have a little bit of a one-on-one.
No.
Mark,
I'm busy.
it's that I wanted to talk to you about.
Linus, I can't help but make more sales than you do, and I don't have time to...
No, not that. It's
Then what?
it's the finger in the nose.
The finger in the nose, what about it?
Yeah. It makes everyone in the office want to die.
Everyone in the office, Linus, are you sure it's not
It's
just...
disgusting, Mark.
It actually makes me want to throw up.
And then choke up on my throat, roll over and die because I never want to see you do that nasty shit again.
That's a bit
Look.
dramatic.
Mark, we wanted to have a little bit of a two-on-one or nose picking.
I get it. Okay, sometimes I pick my nose.
Not sometimes.
Okay, Sarah, how often do I pick my nose?
Enough to make me throw up, and then sometimes try to gargle it to choke myself.
Okay, thank you, Sarah, for your input, however exaggerated it may be.
It's no hyperbole, Mark.
I think you mean hyperbole, Craig.
Yeah.
Infuriates me. Like sometimes I just want to dip those fucking fingers in a jar of peanut butter. Like pick your nose again, you'll have like an allergic reaction and go die, Mark.
Spoken like a poet, Craig.
Nose picker, idiot.
I want you all out of the break room now. I'm happy to do work after hours to begin with.
Therapy's doing it.
Seriously, guys.
What the fuck?
Mark, we wanted to have to sit down and have a little three-on-one about constant nose picking. It goes beyond the office as well, Mark.
Bullshit!
Put in contact with your family, Aunt Marie, Tobias, Rex,
You contacted my dog?
Uncle Bill, Sandy, God, and even your mother.
Yes, Mark. Your mother specifically reached out to me last night.
Okay, quiet! You should be more concerned with what you're putting in your nose than what I'm getting out of it. Sarah, sex with your ex won't bring it back. Linus, she divorced you. She's not your wife anymore. You're getting your lives together by seeking out my coping mechanism for this shitty job!
What a fucking asshole!
Finger and nose finger and a prick.
I couldn't even hear him. His finger was so far up his nose, all I could get out was dying.
It literally wasn't.
The nose picking is going to come to an end, Mark. One way or another.
What does that even mean?
You're allowed to sit down for me to tell you, Mark.
I've been sitting this entire time.
Go ahead and take a cookie, Mark. What we're about to say is going to leave a bad taste in your mouth, Mark.
Fine! Can you stop saying my name at the end of every statement? It's creepy, especially when you do it right.
Fine.
Alright, so, first things first.
Craig, what are you doing? No. Alright, so first things first. If you do not pledge yourself against nose picking for the entirety of your life, you will die.
Okay. Hang on! Pledge! What? We can't trust him not to go to the car if he does this.
Here's the kind of job to help save a man from picking his nose.
And he will probably go to jail.
Well, his pledge wasn't very convincing.
Okay, great. Well, I say you just skedaddle, and the police will think nothing of death by peanut allergy.
Where am I?
Is it you? Are you there? Where did you go? Is it you?
It's me.
No, not yet.
It's me. See?
I can't see you.
But you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Can I come closer?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why did you come back?
I don't know.
Why did you come back? Why did you come back?
Where am I? I missed you.
You did?
I think so.
You did. You did.
Okay?
You missed me, and you had to come back to me, even though you don't know where you are or how you got here, but you're here. You're here with me.
I don't know where I am anymore. I don't know where I'm going.
Didn't think I'd see you again.
Sorry.
Didn't think I'd hear your voice.
I'm here now.
Is that enough?
So you decide.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know if that's enough.
There's no rush. Take all the time you need.
Come closer. Just a little.
You're okay? Can you see me yet?
No.
Oh.
I can smell you though. You need a shower. Come closer. 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 It's you.
Because I love you, all right? I love you, and you're here, and I feel like I can finally breathe again. And this horrible lump at the back of my throat can finally be swallowed, and these tears, they can flow as happy tears and not as sad tears. I can look at you in your actual face right here, and not in chunky pixels on a phone or computer screen. I can touch your skin, all the soft bits and the hard bits and the smooth bits and the bits with hair on them, and all the other things when you have the person you love right in front of you. I won't go into detail. You must be exhausted. Do you want to lie down or have a bath, or I could get you something to drink or rustle up something to eat or save no time at all. Oh, God. I'm rambling. Stop talking. I physically cannot make my mouth stop moving. Thank you.
Good to see you too.
You have friends?
So, the Niners win?
Meh.
So, who's playing?
Interested in sports all of a sudden?
Just wondering.
Damn it! Offsides!
So I'm taking this art history course next quarter. It looks pretty cool.
You're really into that, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly Romanesque stuff. Well, it was
So
down
is the playoff game?
Oh. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Dad? I wanted to tell you something. Well, I just wanted to tell you, that I like you, Dad.
What?
Oh, I just wanted to tell you that I like you,
What the fuck happened?
What?
What's the story?
What do you mean?
What is this? Oh, did you crash my car again?
No, the car's fine.
Where is it?
It's right out the window. I haven't touched it.
Are you lying to me again?
I don't even drive the thing.
Why should I trust you?
Dad, it's a Geo.
Listen down. Talk to to me. Lay it all on the table. Like I said in your mother's therapy, what pieces do we have to work with?
Pieces? I mean, Christ, this is a joke.
Quit stalling, talk.
Jeez, Dad.
Are you on drugs again?
Dad, I haven't even touched a cigarette since I was like 15.
Speed again?
I don't do anything like that anymore. I'm totally clean.
Sure. How do you remember all the beer bottles all around your apartment?
I collect them. And Christ, I'm 21.
Oh, how convenient. Come on, it's gonna open easy and all of you just come out with it.
Dad, this isn't easy.
Did you knock someone
I
out?
don't have a girlfriend.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you philosophy major.
Yeah, well, if I knocked up some girl I barely knew, I'd just be mimicking my old man, right?
Is that right? Did your mother and I can admit that you were an accident? Not an effeminate community college 21-year-old pot-smoking virgin.
I don't smoke pot!
Listen, there's 150 bucks. You need to pay bail against all I got. I'm not going to ask any more questions if you're like, fuck it up, boyfriend. Just leave me out of it. Still here.
Bits and pieces, yeah? Sunset out.
Son, if I taught you nothing else, just remember this. When people make mistakes, it's okay. As long as they deal with those consequences. No matter how ugly those consequences may be. Like when you were born, for example. At least your mother and I were responsible about it. Maybe we wanted to get married, but damn it, we did. So why don't you this big secret off your chest? We'll see what we can do about it. You know that tattoo that needs to be removed, I'm sure we can work something out. What do you need to tell me?
Dad, I just wanted to tell you that I liked you. But what? But nothing. I just wanted to tell you that I liked you.
There's nothing else.
Not that I can think of, no.
That's all there is.
That's all there is.
And the car.
Car's fine.
Oh. I like you too.
Hey. Thanks.
You're a bit of a pussy every now and then, doesn't mean I don't like you, okay?
Okay.
Scared.
hunter and a capitalist. I work all day to feed my family. I commute. Every morning, my wife prepares me for commute, the most draining ritual known to capitalist Neanderthal man.
Gatherer, laundress, chef, baker, housekeeper, slave,
Dear, what is doing? Check on the kids.
white guilt.
Dear,
I'm going.
I like my home clean, controlled. I praise parental controls and warning labels on music, video games. My wife will never hear the term chick lit. That's literature for women. I didn't know either. I had to ask the director. I keep my interaction with so-called art to a minimum. People just don't like Rockwell anymore. Morning, Susie. You ready for your first day of school?
Sure.
What have you got there?
A book.
What kind of book?
It's nothing really.
Let me see it. Where did you get this?
Dad, it's just a book. Knowledge is power. You know, information leads to understanding, creating empathy. Come on, Dad, it's kind of method. You should know this.
Don't change the subject on me, young lady. Where did you get
I
this?
want it for a friend.
A friend.
What's going on?
She was taking a book to school.
Ugh, what's the world coming to?
Love makes a family.
What a loser.
What are you bringing to school, Bobby?
My video game, carjacking, and crack whore whacking.
That's my girl. You're probably wondering how I can justify that.
This is not a good time to break the fourth wall.
I'm talking to the audience.
She's right, dear. You did your I'm Neanderthal man presentational thing already.
And now, it's family time.
I don't want her reading that book. I don't want anyone accepting anyone for who they are or how they think God made them. Tolerance is for the weak. If we start accepting everyone, who knows what'll happen.
Accepting everyone. That's hilarious, Susie. Hey, Dad, can I take your gun to school?
Sure, Bobby.
I don't believe this! You're letting her take a gun to school? And I can't take a book called Love Makes a Family? And you know, you can't even think of a logical reason why.
Because you can't go around saying love makes a family. It's not right.
See, you can't even think of a reason.
It's not me. It's the playwright. Theater liberals.
Shut up, the others, Dad. What's wrong with Love Makes a Family? Nothing!
You can't say that. That's not the way it's supposed to be.
You don't know that, dear.
What?
You don't know that, dear. You can't possibly know that.
I am capitalist Neanderthal man.
Just be real for a minute. Okay, these are just roles, right? When we leave here, we are individuals. Okay, so whatever we do as those individuals, whatever role we assume outside of here doesn't affect you. So why do you care? Why should you care? I'll tell you what, you shouldn't. Okay. Now, back to acting. Stop worrying about that book, damn it! You stop your daughter before she goes to school with a goddamn
Bobby, you can't go around bringing a loaded gun to school. What would people think?
You tell him, Paul. Guns kill people.
No, Susie! Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Folks, books are something different altogether. Never underestimate the power of a good book. You just may discover for yourself that love truly does make a family.
Socialism? It sucks now. Neanderthal man?
There he is.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Beautiful night.
Can't argue with that.
Hear that?
Just barely. Is that
Tango. Dance with me, huh?
Oh, I do not dance.
Lucky for you, I'm a great teacher. I can talk. Okay, well, if you're not gonna dance, at least let me have your beer.
It's non-alcoholic.
Great. Drink of choice for people who hate fun, but love to be. Does that bother you when I say things like that? 'Cause you know I think
You're
really? Fine. Because some would say I'm spectacular
I'm sure they would.
or compelling, even mesmerizing.
True. Robbie's very lucky to have you.
He certainly is.
Very lucky.
What if he didn't, have me? Don't get me wrong, Robbie is great.
He's the best.
None better. It's just sometimes I wish I met you first.
Hey!
My girl. That's what makes you the world's greatest wingman. Although I don't need one.
But Robbie, your BFF here is totally lame. He refused to dance with me.
Dude, what? You don't know what you're missing out on. Here. You guys are missing the party. So, come back in time.
Fine, I'll be there in a sec. I just wanted to see what I was missing.
So that ain't a hello.
What do you want?
Well, that ain't a hello neither.
Better go out here.
Now, didn't anyone teach you any manners? It is hello. Try. Hello.
Hello?
That's better. Now we're meeting like civilized gentlemen. And now, we shake hands. That's better. That's how you greet someone in polite society.
My mama will be back in a minute.
Oh, that's fine. I don't want your mama. I want you.
Four.
Well, I'm looking for a boy to help me with an act.
A what?
An act. A bit for a show. You ever seen a show?
Once, my mama took me. We had ladies who danced.
Ah, yes, everyone loves the dancing ladies. But my show's different. Mine has magic. Yes, I'm a magician. I make things disappear.
How do you do that?
That is a good question. You're a smart boy, aren't you?
I guess.
Oh, I think you are. A very smart boy. And rather than me try and explain it to you, why don't I just show you?
Okay.
Good. Now watch. Okay. Isn't that pretty?
Yes. Can I hold it?
Sure.
I've never seen nothing like this.
Oh yes, it is very, very special. And now, let me show you something. And abracadabra!
Where'd it go?
Why it disappear?
Can you bring it back?
Ah,
Mister? Can you bring it back, please?
well,
Please.
you see, that's the problem. I can make it disappear, but I can't bring it back.
Why not?
Well, magic is a funny thing.
I don't understand.
Nobody really does.
But if you made it disappear, then you can bring it back.
It doesn't work that way.
Bring it back. Bring it back! Bring it back! I don't like magic! I'm a mama!
When's no do. When's the last time you saw your mom?
It was 2 days ago. She went to go get some food, but she didn't come back.
Well, I bet you're hungry. There. You like that? When's the last time you ate?
I don't know. It was back before the men started fighting. But then my brother didn't come back, and so my other brother went to go find him. And he didn't come back.
So it was just you and your mother.
We didn't have no food, so she went to go get some.
And left you here all alone.
She told me to wait.
You're a good boy.
Mister, can you bring the rock back, please?
No, it's not what I do. I can only make things disappear.
Where did it disappear to?
Well, a lot of people have their theories, but no one really knows.
Maybe you went to heaven?
Maybe?
Do you have any more food?
No, I'm afraid not.
I'm really hungry.
Ah, you see? You're like a magician. You had some food, then you made it disappear. Sometimes things are here, and sometimes they're gone. Like no mother.
My mama's coming back.
I'll tell you what. Would you like to find that rock?
Yes?
Well, if I make you disappear, you'll be at the same place that the rock went.
But if I disappear, then how will mama find me?
Well, maybe she'll be at that same place too. Could be.
You can find the ball and give it to Mama.
I bet she'd love that.
Does it hurt to disappear?
Sometimes, but usually, it's just like going to sleep.
Okay. Make me disappear then.
You're a good boy.
Come. And abracadabra. Ta-da! No one ever applauds.
Doors. Well, I mean, there's people laughing. That's something.
They're laughing, you prick, because they're watching a grown man, an actor, in a chicken suit, a molting chicken suit, for God's sake, hop around in a fucking coop. I'd laugh too if it wasn't me.
No, Michael. They're laughing because they appreciate our essay of a chicken.
Are you fucking nuts? They're laughing because they smell your humiliation. You positively reek of it. Essaying of a chicken. Don't make me laugh.
Why am I not allowed to believe in myself?
Do you think you're making some kind of statement? What exactly do you think you're saying to them?
Well, if they are aware of who we are, actors, they know that we've been brought low. And yet, who can endow this chore with some semblance of seriousness, some, sense of pride? Then they know that we are not destroyed. They know we are not complicit. There. Michael, why are you so mean to me? No. I mean, this will all be over soon, all of it, I find it in you to be a little solicitous, I don't know, tender. Do you think I don't know that I'm lying to myself? My parents sent me to acting school. My parents came to my plays. My parents loved me and never dreamed of this kind of treatment for me. They knew everything about me. Every boy that I knew. They didn't care. They loved me, and they taught me how to love. And I won't be made to feel silly or humiliated just because I've been forced to wear a fucking chicken suit and shit on the floor all day! This is not humiliation. Humiliation is forgetting how to love. And I'd rather die than forget that. And they put me in a turtle suit and shit on me. Michael, at the end of the day, it's just a fucking suit.
I love you too, Terry.
Oh.
I love you too. These are chickens. They make up a large part of the barnyard world. They lay eggs, and we eat them. And they provide a source of protein for all. The chicken, my friends, is a truly multifaceted addition to our world, and a friend to mankind at the nation's table.